Taurus, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Taurus this week? Firstly, you have the Empress. Oh, then you have the Judgment card. Then you have a lot of cards. You have the Page of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Well card. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards, read them, and then I'll clarify them so we can get some more juice, some more information, see what's happening. So firstly, the Empress card. Very beautiful, especially as your first card. Funnily enough, very beautiful. It's a good way to describe yourself this week with the Empress. You are, man or woman, very beautiful. You're feeling and looking amazing, and you're glowing, you're shining. There's something about you where even if, this is going to sound really strange, but for some reason I'm getting tears come through, even if you're crying, and it might be cry laughing, it might be crying tears of joy, whatever it is though, you look stunning, even if you're crying, even if you're weeping, whatever it's about. Even if you're like, oh, I'm a mess, I've just laughed and cried and everything hurts. There's something where you are just feeling beautiful, looking beautiful, and more importantly, it's about your health in some way. And there's just some, I don't speak about health in readings because it can be a very touchy subject. However, there's something to do with your emotional, physical, or mental that you've been trying to heal, where this week you are feeling healed. You are feeling colourful. For some reason that's coming through. You're feeling colourful again. So that's quite nice. Then you have Judgment card. Judgment card. There's something with this card where you're going to feel called. It feels as if you feel called to be more than what you are, or you feel called to do more than what you're doing. And it could be around career, it could just be how you spend your time or your free time. But it's like, I'm feeling as if you're like, I'm meant to do more than this, or I'm meant to do this thing or this thing. And with this energy, trust the little whisper. If there's a little whisper in the back of your mind telling you, write a book, or start this, trust the whisper, okay? Trust the calling, trust the random thought that pops in your head in the middle of the night that you should go and write down an idea really quickly. Trust the whisper, because you'll be, it's like, you'll be surprised at the domino effect or the butterfly effect of one little tiny decision that you make on a whim. It can change everything, and I just feel as if there's something very, very important. But it could seem little to you at the time, but you're going to look back and go, if I hadn't have done that, none of this would have then happened. Then you have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a surprise. Page of Cups is a happy surprise. It's also this feeling of butterflies, sometimes like giddy energy. So I don't know what that's to do with. Sometimes this can be to do with love. It could be someone popping up out of the blue that you've not heard from in a while, or you've kind of forgotten about or ruled out in some way. There's something though that's going to catch you off guard. Like just then I heard someone yell outside and I didn't realise there was anybody out there. But caught me off guard. And there's something here where it's going to kind of make you lose your train of thought in a way. Then you have Five of Cups. Five of Cups is sometimes can be negative energy of you seeing things glass half empty. And that's not on you. That's almost just as if things are kind of happening recently where you start to see things in more of a worst case scenario, or you see things more of a in a negative light. And I don't think it's your fault, but there's just something where the tarot is advising you of like, remember how optimistic you can be. remember that is very powerful and that's very beautiful. It's a huge part of your personality, is your optimism and kind of seeing the good and expecting good. Don't let others make you disappointed to the point where you do expect the worst from life. Continue to kind of stay on that high vibration of seeing the good. Then you have the Well card, and the Well card is about inspiration in some way, and I feel as if this is tying together with that Judgment card of there's something calling you, and I feel as if maybe in the middle of the week with the Judgment card you'll go, I want something more. I feel as if I'm drawn to do something more. There's something bigger that you're meant to do and you can feel it. And then towards the end of the week with the Well card, things are happening. Things are getting off the ground. There's something where you're suddenly writing a book, right? You go from knowing you need and feel called to do something more with your life to then actually finding yourself in the process of getting on with it and doing it, which is really cool because it's very quickly transpiring. It's very quickly happening. Clarify the Empress card for Taurus. You have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is my closest card to the Empress without it being the Empress, because she's very, very much, obviously all the queens together make the Empress, but I just feel as if she on her own is the most like the Empress in terms of she's very empathetic. She's very good at looking at things from everyone's point of view, and just something with the Queen of Cups clarifying the Empress. Some of you don't see yourself as the Empress. You see yourself as a queen. You see yourself in a very nice light. Man or woman doesn't matter. Just the energy of the cards that you're embodying. You see yourself as you have a healthy amount of being able to what am I trying to say? You know, when you can kind of, you hold yourself accountable in some way, and there's something with that where you could even overly blame yourself in some way. But basically with the Empress card here, I said there's something where you're feeling very healed, and the Queen of Cups is making me think that's emotions, because cups are all about your emotions. So if there's any emotional thing that you're trying to heal from, that's happened or happening. It's very prominent around you this week. It's almost as if so people could say, you're glowing. Have you done something different with your hair? Have you done something different with your face? What is it? You're glowing, you're shining. And you're just like, I've slept, I'm healed. You can't say that to someone though, because they're just like, what have you done with your makeup? And you're like, nothing, I healed my inner wounds from past lives. Or like there's some deeper side to this, and it's more than you could share with someone in conversation. But there's something where you're glowing basically this week, and you're going to feel it. Clarify the Judgment card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Judgment card, I said there's something where you know there's more for you. There's more that you feel called to embark on, journey down, create. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is my card of slow and steady wins the race. So you're not rushing into this. Even though there is things happening by the end of the week where you find yourself making moves and doing things to further yourself in the direction of your dreams and things you want to achieve, you're not expecting to. You're expecting to go the long road, you're expecting to take your time and do things the correct way, and you are. But you're also then getting things off the ground very soon. Things are going to happen a lot quicker, and with that you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a very fast card of good karma and things happening for you, and I feel like you're not expecting anything to fall into your lap. You know you want more for your life. You're not expecting for it to be given to you. You know you have to work for it. You know it's going to take time, and then the universe goes, cool, well, you were willing to put all the work in anyway, so we thought we'd just kind of scoot things along a bit, make things happen a bit quicker. Like, there's just something, especially with the Page of Cups now, there's something that's going to surprise you, but in a happy way. Clarify the Page of Cups. The King of Swords. King of Swords with the Page of Cups. Some of you, there's a kind of a masculine energy. I say masculine energy because it could be a man or a woman, but they're very strong in their masculine. Very, very, something very, like, outspoken about this person. They're not afraid to say things. But also, this person is very intelligent. This person knows a lot about what you want to know about. So with the Page of Cups, there's some type of surprise. Someone older than you is surprising you in some way. And it could be... With the Page of Cups, I do remember I said that this could be love in some way, and I feel as if this could be, but if it is, it's someone older or more mature than you surprising you. Because King of Swords is very unemotional. Page of Cups, though, it's a happy surprise, and it makes you a little bit emotional. It makes you excited and happy. So someone could be surprising you by actually showing a little bit of emotion. It might be not like the tiniest thing, and if it was anyone else you would think nothing of it, but because of who it's coming from, you're going to be very happy about it. It could be someone opening up a little bit to you, and if this was anybody else, you'd be like, oh, thanks for telling me that. With this person though, you're like in your emotions, because you're like, I'm so grateful that they felt safe enough to share that with me, because this is somebody that's usually quite closed off and unemotional and doesn't let people in, basically. So it's going to be very much a compliment to you of, oh, you felt safe with me. This whole thing can be flipped around also for a lot of you, because it's hard to tell with the different energies. There's too many different stories watching, but it can definitely go the other way if you're watching going, I don't resonate with that, or I'm the older person, or in the relationship, or I'm, you know, whatever I'm saying. It definitely can be taken the opposite way around. I'm just saying it because I can't switch back and forward between could be this way, could be this way. Just take it as it resonates. Clarifying the world though. The Tower. Whoa, that's intense. So the Tower is fast transformation. So like I said, things are happening a lot more speedily than you expect. The Well though, you know whatever is going to happen is happening for a reason. So trust the process, trust whatever happens. There's just fast change. There's something fast that's going to knock you for six, is that saying? It's going to knock your socks off in a way, and you're going to kind of go, oh my gosh, if I hadn't have done this, this wouldn't happen, this wouldn't happen. There's something here about a chain reaction or a butterfly effect, because I feel as if I've brought it up twice now in this reading, but from completely different cards. But it's definitely something where you kind of, it's all going to happen very quickly, and it's only going to be when you look back that you go, whoa, what are the chances of that? That was very, very serendipitous. I'm glad I followed that whisper. I'm glad I felt inspired to do that thing, because if I hadn't, it could even be you feeling randomly inspired to ring someone. It's like, I don't talk to that person, or I've not heard from them in months, but you're like, I'm gonna ring them. And there's like a whole other journey that's about to unfold just from you hitting call, right? There's something tiny, but you felt called to call, or you felt called to do something, and you couldn't even tell yourself why. And a lot of the time that's a good sign it's something you're supposed to do. If you're like, why do I want to do this? Why do I feel like going to that coffee shop? I don't drink coffee. Why do I feel like going to the beach? It's raining. Like, there's something where if you're questioning yourself as to why, there's probably a good chance that there's a calling, or there's a reason that you're supposed to go and do something out of your comfort zone or out of your normal routine in some way. And it's going to change everything for you. So if you're currently liking everything in your life, maybe don't follow that calling, because there's something about to transpire from a decision you're making. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.